Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be counting down my top 10 favorite movie characters of all time. Sorry I can't upload my Jurassic World movie review today. To make up for it, tomorrow I'm going to be uploading both my Jurassic World movie review and my Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom movie review. Before we get started with this video, I just want to say this is just my opinion. If you disagree with it, comment down below, and without further ado, let's just get into the video. Starting off our list, I've got my favorite version of Batman, Christian Bale's, from the Dark Knight trilogy. Now, something I really love about Christian Bale's Batman is that he really shows the inside of Batman's heart, not just the outside. Most Batmans are just grouchy, grumpy, and say, I work alone for the whole movie. But not this Batman. He really shows the heart inside and his emotions, which I really appreciate. The second thing is, this Batman doesn't kill, which is totally accurate. Batman does not kill. I don't know why some people think he does, but Batman does not kill, and I love that this is incorporated into the Dark Knight trilogy and Christian Bale. Christian Bale is by far my favorite Batman, and I think he deserves my 10th favorite movie character of all time. Let's move on to number 9. Now we have everyone's favorite green little creature, Master Yoda. I absolutely love Master Yoda for a couple of reasons. The first being his lightsaber battling. I love Master Yoda's lightsaber battling. He just starts flipping around the enemies, and it's kind of funny but kind of cool at the same time. Another thing is, I really like wise characters, and Master Yoda is a very wise yet small character, which makes it very interesting. I think, I would say Yoda is the perfect master. He's like the superior, for me, he's the superior version of Gandalf, Dumbledore, and the mentor or wise person in the franchise. And I think Yoda's just really good at being that, and he's just pretty awesome, to be honest. Filling his way into the number 8 spot, I've got the best pirate you've ever seen, Captain Jack Sparrow. For me, I love Jack Sparrow's character. He's definitely my favorite character in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, with Barbossa a close second. I love this character. I think Johnny Depp is just perfect at playing him. I think he's a very interesting character. He has weird behaviors, but they're somehow still interesting. Jack isn't really a normal pirate, which is one of the reasons why I like him so much. He's a weird character, but in a good way in this case. I really love Jack's character. He does have an arc. He does have some movies where he goes downhill, but from most of the movies, he's just an excellent character that just makes everything a little bit better. In my opinion, Jack Sparrow is one of the most unique characters in all of cinema. Taking my number 7 spot is Severus Snape from the Harry Potter franchise. There's a couple of reasons why I like this character, and for me, the biggest reason is because of his redemption arc. His redemption arc and the flashback scene might be my favorite scene from the Harry Potter franchise. I really love his redemption. His arc is built slowly, but in the end, it's very complex. That's what I really enjoy about this character. He's he's not bad, and he isn't perfect. He's a human after all, and I really enjoy this character because his redemption arc was so worth it, and I just really love the character. For me, that redemption arc was built off really, really greatly, and before it, he was kind of just, the strict teacher. But in the end, he is someone good purely in the heart, and that's what I enjoy his character for overall. He's my favorite character in the Harry Potter franchise. Number 6, I've got, in my opinion, the best portrayal of Spider-Man, which has to be Tom Holland. I like Tom Holland for a few reasons. My first reason is because he is the most fresh, and I guess, the most modern version of Spider-Man. I feel like Tobey Maguire's version is kind of out of date, and Andrew Garfield's version was just too cool to be Spider-Man. I feel like Tom Holland is a perfect Spider-Man, and I think he has the most potential moving forward. With Captain America and Iron Man now gone, I think Spider-Man truly has the most potential of character development and just becoming an awesome character in, well, Phase 4 and on. I'm really looking forward to Spider-Man 3 in the MCU, probably my most anticipated MCU movie in Phase 4. And overall, I just really love Tom Holland's portrayal of it. And I guess for all how modern and fresh Tom Holland's version is, I think he's a fantastic character, and he's one of my favorite characters of all time. Us off in the top 5, I've got Thanos, the big bad of the MCU. The reason I have a villain in the top 5 is because I feel like Thanos is very well developed, as he was basically the main character of Infinity War. In my opinion, Thanos has clear motivations for what he wants to do, and I find him, like, a lot of people can relate to him. As he is a very great villain, he has great motivations, but just do wrong things for them, and that's basically what the villain is. And I really like that type of story, especially with the big bad of the MCU. I think he's a fantastically done character. He even has his own movie, which is basically Infinity War. And overall, I just really love Thanos, both as a villain and as a character. Thanos also has a fair share of great moments, such as the snap. It's a really great moment, and it hits right. And Gamora's sacrifice was emotional, and it was a really great moment for Thanos' arc. Thanos is a villain who has a proper arc, and in my opinion is the second best villain in cinema history. There's one more that I like better, but overall Thanos is a great character, a great villain, and overall has a great arc, and I actually like him the most of the Avengers. At number 4, I've got, in my opinion, the best villain, which has to be Darth Vader. In my opinion, Darth Vader is a great villain. I think he has a proper story from the young boy to the, teen. Fear leads to anger leads to hatred, and hatred leads to suffering. And we see him go through that, but in the end, redeem himself by saving his son, which was one of the best moments from all of Star Wars, in my opinion, and is one of the reasons why Return of the Jedi is tied for my favorite movie of all time. Darth Vader is a great villain, as, we see him suffer, but we also get to see the good side of him. And he struggles between them, and in my opinion, he beats out Snape's redemption arc as the best redemption arc in movie history. In my opinion, at least, I really love Darth Vader's character, and he's my favorite villain in all of cinema. In my top 3, I've got Iron Man. I feel like Iron Man has a really great arc throughout the films. Robert Downey Jr., of course, plays Iron Man so well and brings him to life. He's really human, which is really awesome about this character. I feel like he has an awesome completed arc, and his conclusion in the MCU, I Am Iron Man, is I believe my 5th favorite MCU moment of all time. I feel like Iron Man's arc is very complete, and it's really good. The consistency of the character isn't great with Iron Man 3, but Robert Downey Jr.'s performance just makes up for it. Robert Downey Jr. is great in the role, and I don't have a lot to say about this one. I guess I really like Iron Man's character and Robert Downey Jr. playing him. Runner-up is Luke Skywalker from the Star Wars franchise. In my opinion, Luke Skywalker is a really great character and very well developed. And sometimes he even gets number 1. But today I'm not in a Star Wars mood, so I could literally switch him to number 1 tomorrow. But for today, he's our runner-up. Luke Skywalker overall is a great character. He has a great arc. I know some people don't like him in Last Jedi. I personally do. I think it shows that he's more human, and we get a glimpse of his flaws, which was really interesting. I think Luke Skywalker is a fantastic character, and in my opinion, the best Star Wars character. He has so many great moments. I'm a Jedi, Binary Sunset, the Force Projection. Those are like top 10 favorite movie scenes of all time for me. And in my opinion, Luke Skywalker has a very well-rounded arc over all 9 of the Star Wars movies. We get to see him born, we get to see him develop, we get to see him reach Jedi rank, we get to see him fall, and we get to see him pass away, and finally we get to see the legacy that he's left behind for Rey. And I think Luke Skywalker has an awesome arc, and I really love his character. Finally, coming in at number 1 is Captain America for now. I think Captain America's arc is really beautiful. I think First Avengers is massively underrated, as I said in my Captain America trilogy review, and I think Chris Evans' portrayal of the character is one of the best castings in Hollywood. Captain America is a great character in my opinion. He starts off as just a weak kid and turns into a real hero. We get to see his leadership develop and to become a true leader, and we get a lot of great action scenes and great moments and lines, such as I Can Do This All Day, Cap vs. Tony, Wielding Mjolnir, Avengers Assemble, Peggy's Dance with Him, and I think his conclusion was really well done, especially with the Steve and Peggy dance. I think that was a wonderful way to conclude my favorite character so far as arc. I really love Captain America. As I said, he has many great moments, and for now, he's my favorite character of all time, and for now, he comes in at number 1. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to, you don't have to. And look out for my Jurassic World movie review and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom movie review coming both tomorrow. Bye!